Hey guys, how's it going? Underground Geek here. So, we were making a joke about this yesterday and it ended up being true. If you can see my video here that I uploaded yesterday, SJW Feminism fires F1 grid girls and is killing comic books as well. Well, looky there. Video removed. Inappropriate content. And what's so funny is, I looked back at when it got taken down. It got taken down at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it only had one dislike, which I find very funny and very telling. I don't understand where this comes from. See, you can see right there, one dislike, 300 views, and yeah. So tell me where it's at. So I went in there and appealed it. For some reason, it's telling me to appeal it again, and I'll try to click on this and see what it says. But I find that very, very funny because of what it represents. You bring up third wave feminism, you instantly get shot down. And I find that very, very funny. Now, this was off subject of what I usually talk about. You know, normally I just talk about comic books, but I tied it into comic books because here's the problem. As you guys know, they tried to go after the F1 grid girls, and grid girls pretty much have the job of holding signs, holding umbrellas, and different other various jobs like that during the races. And they're also very pretty, attractive women, and it also brings more people into the racing. And here's the thing, though. They dress appropriately. They don't dress inappropriately. What these people are confusing them with are race queens. Race queens are the girls that go out there and wear the bikinis and inappropriate clothing and things like that, kind of like some of these other women in different sports. And they were so stupid that they went after the wrong women because the race queens don't belong to the F1. They can't govern them. They can do whatever they want. So all they did was go after these hardworking girls whose only plight against them is they're attractive. That is now a fireable offense to feminists, being attractive. And that really tells you what they're for. And if you go on Twitter, they're all about governing what you think and what you can do. But I find that very, very funny. Now, here's a video that I found because somebody said, hey, look, if they're taking down your Grid Girls video, you need to look and see if there's other videos that are getting flagged too. So I found this video from Australia. And surprisingly, it's got a lot of dislikes, which I found kind of funny. But these three women are talking about the Grid Girls thing, and they're from Australia. And this Sunrise show, I think, is actually a very funny show. I think I watched some antics of this old crew that used to be on there, and they were hilarious and catty and would make all kinds of silly jokes. But now, of course, it's been turned into SJW politics like everything else. But I just want you to look at these three women and look at this smug look on this lady on the right with her red dress. And then now we're going to talk about this.
Stop next? Do we stop cheerleading? Do we stop the big American basketball games as well?
I don't know, ladies. I'm all for this, I have to say. I mean, I was talking about it with my partner this morning. He's disappointed.
Oh, you were talking about it with your partner. Your partner. Red flag.
For him, but I have to say, like, what are we
disappointed? Because I can't.
What are we teaching our children? Are we teaching them when you're watching sport with mum or dad?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, little Johnny can go and race the cars around the track, but little Jenny has to stand on the sidelines in a short skirt.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Are you saying that those women shouldn't be allowed to do what they want to do? Like they should have to be race car drivers because you say so? These are the same people, too, that tell them that they can find other opportunities, but always bring up jobs like veterinarians, nursing, teachers, and jobs like that. Why not bring up a bulldozer operator? Why not bring up like a laborer? Why not bring up like a log truck driver? Oh, is it because you're being sexist and putting women in categories of jobs that only they should be in? Oh, okay. I'm starting to figure out how you guys really are.
Doesn't sit well with me, so I think this is a positive step.
They did try blokes a couple of years ago.
They did try blokes. Good guys.
Well, that obviously went down badly.
I hate the word, and I don't use the word hate often, but I just hate the word grid girls. I don't even like that word. You know that.
You don't like that word, grid girls. What sense does that make? And first of all, if you're going to be sitting there and being so smug and talking about these women aren't allowed to sit out there in skirts, why don't you just not wear makeup? Why don't you quit fixing your hair? Because you're objectifying women. Because you're trying to beautify yourself. Why are you beautifying yourself? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But it really just it makes you think about stuff. And as I pull up my Twitter here, let's go to I think Dark Philly said it best whenever she was talking about this, because she's been really adamant about this kind of stuff so far. But she said something about it today, and these people come out and they're extremely smug about this stuff. Let's see if I can go back and find where they're talking about it. Here's one thing right here. So this girl says, get me on at this morning so I can defend grid girls because of the feminists. They have cut our jobs. I've been a grid girl for 8 years, and I've never felt uncomfortable. Look at what she's wearing. She's wearing a dress. They're dresses. There's nothing bad about it. But see what little Louise Minch wants to say about it right here. And look, she's got a blue check mark. Oh, it's not just about you. It's part of a culture that makes other women uncomfortable and pressured and leads to men seeing women as objects. If you were unattractive, you wouldn't have that job. You're right, because that's the reason you don't have that job. Oh, that makes women decoration. Actually, no, that just makes some women prettier than other women. It's kind of like that pecking order that's always been in nature, where the more attractive female always gets the males. Huh. Kind of weird, huh? This hurts more women than the ones on the racetrack. How? How does it hurt more women? Does it hurt more women because now these women are out of a job and have to find somewhere else to go? Because that seems awful lot like what you're saying. And, you know, you can keep going, and it's so funny because they don't see the hypocrisy in their ways. They really don't. And it blows my mind because I don't know, guys. It's very telling when they attack people like they do. Like they attack my video at 2 o'clock in the morning with 1 dislike for speaking out and saying things. So that's why I'm doing another video, because they're literally trying to take down my channel. I've been flagged now. I have a strike that I'm trying to appeal, and I can't even do live streams now because I spoke out about something. That's the kind of people that we're dealing with in comic books right now. They will attack you any way possible. They will go after you for anything that you say against the groupthink, and they will try to shut you down because you cannot speak against them. And I find that so funny and so telling that they do that kind of stuff. I mean, they are killing women because they are killing their opportunities, I should say, because they're going after their jobs and they're going after opportunities that they have. They're putting women in a box, and then they're calling it fair and feminism. It makes zero sense, because women should be allowed to do anything they want to do. They just choose certain jobs. That's just the way it is. They choose what they want to do. It's called freedom. And when you go around attacking these women and the things that you do just because they're attractive, really is telling. And see, all these male feminists that come out, they always come out and attack these women that are trying to do their own thing. They attack them and they say, well, you can do anything. You can do anything you want. Well, why can't they do this? They want to do this, and you won't let them do it. Oh, well, you know, that objectifies women. You're not a woman. This woman wants to do this. Leave her alone. You know, I'm not all for it all the time, but I'm for them doing what they want to do. If they're out there willing to stand for 10 hours in heels, let them do it. I mean, they're making money. And like that woman's saying, the next thing they're going to go after is cheerleaders. They're going to go after ring girls. And it always backfires. You know, now you've got the race queens are the only ones left at F1. Can't get rid of them. I mean, you can try to ban them from the races, but I don't see it happening. And the same thing happened in cosplay. You had these regular women in cosplay dressing up, and then you had these angry feminists making up these lies about them, and they started banning like certain costumes. And now what has showed up is booth babes. Now you've got booth babes taking over. They're paid actresses that come in and wear costumes to promote products. They're Pepsi girls, Monster girls. And you don't even understand what the monsters that you've created, because now that's all that's left. But that's pretty much all I got to say. I just want to state my facts about what was going on. I'm going to fight this. And if they keep trying to make me quiet, I'm going to keep talking about it, because they're already going after comic books. They're attacking women. They've started flattening boobs. They've started making their faces look masculine. They've started making them act like men and also be like sociopathic. And it's very funny. It's very telling. But all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll have some more videos coming later today. Bye-bye.